Hello, and welcome back to the Not Your Mama's training series on how to use LinkedIn to grow your MLM business. My name is Eddie Smith. I am your host and trainer, and welcome to part 6. In this training, we're going to focus on MLM prospecting. All right, we're going to talk about how to make those connections count. Here's the deal. In the last training, we talked about how to make connections, how to find people on LinkedIn. Now, once you send out the connection request, like we did in the last training, it does no good to just make new connections and then never interact with them. You want to engage. You want to build rapport. You want to develop a friendship that will potentially lead into a business partnership. That's where you're going with this whole process. So when people accept your connection request, the main thing you want to do is connect, engage, have a conversation, spark a conversation. You want to do this daily. It's critical that you go in daily and just respond to conversations. Plain and simple. When people connect, start a conversation. You can do this on your profile. There's a section at the top that says My Connections. You basically click on that little link. On the next page, on the left-hand side, you'll see a little link that says See All. You click on that, and it'll bring up a list of all the people that you're connected with in your network. And the thing is, the way it's set up, your new connections are at the top. So you start at the top and work your way down. That's kind of how you know who the more recent people who have accepted your connection request is, and you just kind of reach out to them and spark a conversation. Plain and simple, you're trying to build rapport. You want to develop a relationship, a friendship of some sort, and then you kind of grow from there. Take it from there. So, when you, once you start the conversation, you want to message all the new ones and just say hello, thanks for connecting, and you kind of go from there. There are scripts you can use. We'll talk about that another time, but the main thing is be genuine, be a person, start a conversation. Ultimately, you're going to ask the question if they are open to looking at what you have to offer. Plain and simple. If you never ask, the answer is always no. So you're not forcing them, you're not spamming them, you're not, just trying to beat your offer down their throat. All you're simply saying is, are you open to looking at something else based on a need or a desire they expressed during the course of your conversation? If it's not a good fit, don't force it. But if there's an opportunity, then go for it. Plain and simple. If they say they are open, then you want to transition the conversation to either a third-party tool or a phone call or whatever it is you use for your program when you make connections with prospects. Every company is different, of course, so do whatever your guidelines are in terms of making new connections and prospecting. A critical element after all this, though, is follow-up and closing. Again, I have to keep re-emphasizing this part. People get hung up on the follow-up part because, as we know in this industry, they say all the time, the money is in the follow-up. That's where the money is. And when it comes to closing, you have to ask for the sale. That's just standard direct sale way of doing business. You have to ask for the sale because what's another popular statement in our industry? If you do not ask, the answer is always no. So ask for the sale. Plain and simple. Follow up and close is key. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump on LinkedIn real quick one more time and show you what we're talking about. So here on your profile, up here, where it says My Network, you click on that. That brings up everybody in your connections. And then you click on See All. Where'd it go? Okay, let's do this right now. It's fun. Click on See All, and it brings up your whole list of people. Now, as you can see, I have 1,100 connections here, and these are the newer connections that I've made on the list. So I can go here and just start messaging people. You click on the thing, you start a conversation. Boom, opens up the window, and you go, hey, great. Like he already responded to me. Hey, yeah, thanks for connecting. And then you kind of go from there to have a conversation. So I'll come back to that in a little bit and have a conversation with him. So that's the key. Connect, engage, make your connections count. All right? Plain and simple. Now, tomorrow, day 7, the last part of it, we are going to talk about LinkedIn scripts and all kinds of fun stuff. You know, things to take it to the next level. That's kind of where we're going with this last part of training. Okay? So with that, I'm going to sign off and say you all have a great day, and we will catch you tomorrow in part 7. Take care.